Hello, welcome back to Silent Hill 2, which we do believe is going to be the finale for tonight. And I am once again joined, as you can hear, by the wonderful AJ, my resident expert on all things Silent Hill. How's it going, AJ?
It's going pretty good. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Eager to try and get James to the end of his vacation.
His suffering finally.
Yeah. So just gonna do one final check. Goblet, Milky White Anointing Oil, Crimson Ceremony book, Lost Memories book. Yeah.
Hey, handsome wretch.
Hey, handsome wretch. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. So let's right, I played Resident Evil 3 like 2 days ago, so forgive me if I start pressing all the wrong fucking buttons.
I hate when that happens.
Right. Okay, so we need to go find Angela, right?
It is really dark. Is your flashlight on or is it gone?
I don't think my flashlight's on. Hold on. Where's my... What button is it? Hold on. There we go. No, yeah, it won't turn on. That's weird.
Maybe it's because you picked up your items in the elevator. I wonder if it's been turned off since then.
No, I just went through and just turned it. It says it's on in the inventory screen. You see that?
Huh. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why it's not on. Strange. Right. I can't go in here and take it. No, good. Right, I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
where...
it's definitely shepherding you in one direction.
Yeah, which is basically left, I guess. I have to check every door though.
Hi, Mrs. Mom.
Hey, Mrs. Mum. How are you? Right, okay, so those two doors have been done. Let's go to 207. Okay, where are we now? We're at 204. Okay, am I on the right side of the building?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Hold on, because I know one of these doors does transport me to the other side of the hotel, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like that scene in Scooby-Doo where everybody goes different doors and then they just come out other doors.
No, that one's locked. Yes, it is very Hanna-Barbera. Right, there we go. Right, we're in where we need to be, I think. Right, I'm gonna try these doors just because. Damn it, I'm back to where I didn't want to be. Okay, I don't want to go to that door. 216. Okay. 212. I'm all good, Mrs. Mum. Oh, damn it, that's me again, sorry. Keep forgetting to turn the volume off on my tablet. Alright. Ah, man. And I'm back here again. Right.
I always had a hard time navigating this part of the game. Guess and check.
Thanks for the follow. I've got over 100 followers now.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I feel popular. Okay, so maybe... See, I honestly can't remember how we get to Angela.
She's in the basement employee area.
Right, so I need to
And I'm not sure how you get down there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try this elevator. If it don't work, I need to be on the other side and take the stairs. So I was on the right side all along. Oh no, I can take the elevator. And okay, wasn't expecting that, but that's fine. Basement, yeah. Thanks, Whitney. And hello.
Hey.
Ah, yes.
What about Silent Hill Expert?
Alright, James, we don't need to worry about it, I guess. Oh god. There we go. Yeah, I guess my torch just doesn't work in this section of the game.
Oh. I mean, I remember the end of this game being very dark.
Yeah.
Both figuratively and literally.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the health drinks.
Why I always cheated and turned the brightness up to as high as it could go.
It's like to play with the gamma, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's alright, you can kind of see what's going on, can't you? It'd be neat.
Just seems like your flashlight's given up on you.
Yeah, I think it has. I think, there's a shotgun shells. What else do you see, James? Ooh.
Can you blame it? At this point, I think a lot of people would give up on James.
Well, yeah. I mean, we
Handsome Wretch, I think, referring to my comment about how I cheated, said insert cheated meme.
Well, we are definitely playing now as the... Okay, stairwell, I guess. As the wife killer, as now we know.
Mm-hmm.
No secrets are left. There we go, lovely. Probably going to chat a little bit because Konami likes to content ID
I've
all
noticed
this
that problem.
all this
shit.
Yeah,
if you're quiet and then the music is playing and then Konami slaps you with the demonetization.
Yeah. So why?
Yeah, I had that on my.
So why do you think she sees Mum when she sees James?
Now the only one left.
I think really she's just kind of lost in the sauce. She's like, you know, her and James have both kind of gone so far down the rabbit hole that they're losing it, and that's who she wants to see so bad. So she really, you know, sees a person, and it's like it's got to be her, and it's not. Either that, or maybe the town really, you know, tricked her for a second.
Yeah. I mean, also, why would James now see the Silent Hill she sees?
Angela, no.
Is it because his revelation has happened? Now he, you know,
possibly that.
If Eddie was still alive, he would see Eddie's Silent Hill.
Possibly. I don't know. I think I think it's because this is like the pivotal last moment, and the town knows like this is Angela's goodbye, and it's showing James the real her.
Right.
And I've also always kind of had the impression that Eddie's Silent Hill was that freezer room. Like everything looked cold and like had
dead bodies everywhere.
Like meat bodies and yeah.
No. Don't pity me.
Yeah, it could well be.
Camiro points out Anne saw Murphy as the boogeyman, so it's entirely possible that she saw her mom in that scene.
That's exactly right. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
You think you can save me?
Yeah.
Will you love me?
She still can't stop. I don't know. She's still. It's like I don't think she's never going to get out of Silent Hill because she can't forgive herself, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think in a way it's sort of almost a haven for her because she can't exist in daily society. Like the novelization talks about she worked at a part-time job at like a McDonald's kind of place.
Okay.
And it was literally miserable for her because it just, you know, people, she couldn't function in that society. So this is almost an escape for her.
Yeah.
No. I won't.
Yeah, and Handsome Ratch mentions that they kind of parody here that James caring about Angela can't fix everything.
I'd never kill myself.
Right.
Really love those lines.
You see, there's the line, James never kill himself, which is why I don't think In Water could be considered the canon ending. That's just my viewpoint, not anybody else's.
I think I could see where it might be him still trying to kind of lie to himself, but I don't know. I've always preferred leave anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
hot as hell in
I think
here.
it's more tragic because the worst part about losing someone is the
You
fact that
see
you have to go on
too.
without them. You
Yes, that's a greater punishment,
For me,
you know,
it's
than
always
him
like
killing
this.
know,
himself.
like the tragedy of the other two.
Yeah.
Chat saying dog ending, canon ending.
Yeah, it should be. I think it should be. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there goes poor old Angela, which we never get to see again, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But because I have to talk about my film whenever I do any of this,
of course.
in the web series I want to make as the sequel to Silent Hill Requiem, I am considering trying to bring Angela into the web series in some capacity. Because
I remember I
Yeah,
read one of
you-
your scripts
yes.
with, oh, that was so good.
yeah, I love Angela, and I really want to try and work with the character in some capacity without shitting all over what this is, because as an ending for Angela, this is too fucking strong. This is, you know, it's so fucking tragic.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that was something to pick up, but it's clearly not. Right then, let us go and fight some pyramid heads. And I'm, oh no, there's a save spot right outside the pyramid heads, isn't there? So I don't have to be a cheating PC player and quick save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, because I've got the 4 items, it doesn't matter what I do. I can listen to Mary's entire dialogue and do anything. I will always get Rebirth ending. Because
Yeah.
that's what I read. So that's what I'm hoping. Where the hell am I going? Oh, right to the end. Okay. So, did the hotel burn to the ground then at some point?
Yeah, it's like vaguely implied that there was a heater that caught fire on one of the curtains or something, which I'm presuming happened after their honeymoon.
Right.
We don't really know when or how. There's like a comic that involves the Lakeview Hotel, but they don't actually, like, they just use it as a prop and they don't actually explore any of it or talk about it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that a lot of people don't. Oh, you bastard! A lot of people don't like those comics.
Yeah, I like some of them, but one of the worst ones was the one with the hotel. I was so mad about that. I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, it's not a prop. You know, it's got.
Yeah, well,
it's
that
got
and
more
the
meaning
entire
than that.
plot of that comic was like serial killer in Silent Hill, and it was really dumb.
Okay.
It was bad.
The only one that I've outside Anne's story, obviously, is which
Yeah.
was pretty much the last Silent Hill comic we got. Fucking fantastic! I love that. But outside of that,
A lot of people really like that one.
yeah. Outside of that, I did like Hunger. You know, the one on the Silent Hill Experience on the PSP. It's only
Yeah.
it's only a digital comic. I kind of like that one. It's a bit janky. It's not amazingly wrote, but I did enjoy it.
Yeah. I feel that way about the ones I like. It's like, I mean, they're not perfect, but I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Anne's story definitely had the benefit of being written by people that were involved in the development of Downpour,
Do I not?
whereas the rest of the comics really were not. Except for, of course, the Japanese ones that we never got.
I did not know that. I thought they'd all been translated.
Nah, there was 2 that were actually, like, made by Owaku, the scenario writer from 1, and Masahiro Ito. And they were, like, on the cell phone in the 2000s, and we never got them. They never left Japan. And by that, I mean, every once in a while, Masahiro Ito will post images from them, and I'm like, oh, come on!
So what? No one's
it all.
even fan trans them then.
As far as I know, there's no record, nothing. I don't know if they just got eaten by the mobile, like, if they were in a mobile store that got deleted or what.
Right, that's mental.
Yeah.
It's a shame. And here we go. So, explain to me, why are there now 2 pyramid heads and not 1?
Well, most fan theories are it's because he's killed Eddie now. I could see why. I never really felt like Eddie's death is so different. And for one thing, the game, like, allows it. It kind of says you have to kill this person, whereas he kills Mary sort of like she's helpless and can't fight back, Eddie's trying to kill him. I've never felt like that was kind of the same. To me, I always felt like it kind of tied in more to Maria's death in the hospital.
Right.
Because that more had to do with James neglecting her and not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do think it's either there's always been two and we've just never seen them together, or it is related to the fact that James carries more guilt now than he did at the start.
You.
Right. So there has to be two, because one can't embody all the emotions.
That's all over now.
Mm. And I really like the idea that there's one for Mary and one for Maria, because it kind of ties to the Mary and Maria thing. Like, it just connects really well.
Right.
Better than Eddie does. I feel like Eddie's part of the story is over now.
Oh, you bastard. Yeah, that wasn't a good start at all. Right,
Love how they move.
yeah.
Yeah, Handsome Ratch is talking about how the old and new blood eggs tie better to Mary and Maria. That's one of my reasons too, that the symbolism just ties better if it's both the women. It's the two choices he can make.
Yeah.
Older with the new, or which it is kind of sucky to be like. I don't like Maria's ending because it is kind of a sad ending, but otherwise Maria just like vanishes into the ether.
Yeah.
She basically existed to die, and it's really tragic. Oh no.
Sorry, I normally can get a pattern down where I can at least get two shots. Oh, that was stupid, James, wasn't it? We should have reloaded.
It's this fight, run and shoot.
I mean, I've seen someone use the ability to strafe, so they just basically circle round them constantly, but you have to change the control scheme to 3D for that to work. And I just can't do it. I just can't play these games with a 3D control scheme. It has to be tank controls.
Yeah. So
So please feel free to talk amongst yourselves while while I try and kill these bastards. So
yeah,
that symbol there on the floor,
no.
sorry. Symbol on the floor, that's the only reference to the cult in this entire game, right?
Basically, I think so.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was there until years later when I was looking at textures. I was like, oh man, there's stuff on the floor.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, James. Sorry, me again.
Yeah, but there's not really a lot of which I've been reading a lot of old magazines and stuff for this project I'm working on.
Right.
Fans, especially in Japan, I think, were really mad about Silent Hill 2. And
really?
a lot of people stateside, like, there was a general consensus of this isn't a sequel. We wanted more like what happened with Harry, what happened with what. And the reason they made Silent Hill 3 was because there was a big pushback in the beginning that Silent Hill 2 was not a sequel. Which is funny because now everybody's like, Silent Hill 2 is the best game ever.
Yeah, well, I remember. Oh shit! Sorry, James. Seeing a review. I think it was a PlayStation magazine review, and they didn't rate this game very highly at all. You know, this is very much a cult classic in that regard.
Yeah, like it's kind of recognized now, but not back then.
In its day, it wasn't rightly accepted, which is typical of most good things.
It takes time. I think, what was it? Game Informer magazine actually rated Silent Hill 4 higher than Silent Hill 2, which is amazing to me.
Yeah, I think again it was probably due to the times, if you know what I mean. Like it had a different control scheme. It was considered more modern.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a couple of different reviews that were kind of harsh, but I think, I don't know, just looking at it, there was so much hype after the first one that they really just wanted more of that universe, and they were very disappointed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that, I don't know, it's probably just me, but the whole evil cult thing for me is too much of a cliche. I mean, I get it. I know why people enjoy it, and it works very well for horror, absolutely. But for me, it just feels old hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, what's
I
all the bad
honestly
things? It's the evil cult.
feel like 3's weaknesses have to do with when they try to tie in the cult. Like, I think the strongest part is the daughter trying to get vengeance for her father's murder, and then when they tie it back into like I don't know, it's still a great game, but it's definitely more awkward for the fact that they had to really try and connect it to the first game because they felt like fans were disappointed.
Oh yeah, but I'm grateful because it did create what is my favourite character in the Silent Hill universe.
Oh yeah,
Cheryl Mason.
like it's still a really strong game. I love
Yeah.
that game.
Right, it doesn't matter which egg goes in which door, right?
Don't think so, no.
Yep, sorry, I thought I was playing Resident Evil again, right? Got to go, and I've yeah.
It's also really funny looking back at these old magazines. Like nowadays, Silent Hill 1's really beloved, and it was pretty much like from the moment it was revealed at E3, everybody was like, "Yeah, this looks really cool." But about a month or two after it was out, the conversation kind of died until Silent Hill 2 because it just happened to come out at the same time as like Pokemon Blue and Final Fantasy 8. So every single magazine was that. That's all they. And I think Silent Hill 1 was only beat out by Mario and Pokemon for like top sales the month it came out. It was just bad timing that these huge franchises published at the same time.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing though. I mean, to be fair though, you've got to have brass balls to release your game when they're releasing a Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even at the time of the PlayStation 1, Mario was massive.
Yeah, and it was only one under it. Like, it did great. It beat Zelda Ocarina of Time, though I don't think they came out the same month. It was just still selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it did get a greatest hits, too.
Yes, yes. Well, apparently the greatest hits version of this has a UFO ending, whereas the original version doesn't.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that you can... I was reading it on... Is it Silent Hill Memories website today? Because I was double checking to make sure that we got the Rebirth thing right. And right at the bottom of the endings listing, it says UFO ending, but only available in the greatest hits version of Silent Hill 2. And like Silent Hill 1, at the start of the game, when James is in the toilet, you go to the end cubicle and find I think it's a blue gem, and then you have to then use it in 3 specific areas in the game, and then you get a UFO ending.
Did not know that. That means my copy of Silent Hill 2 doesn't have that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know
I have
if
the original black label.
Yeah, I don't know if the director's cut has it. All it said on the website was greatest hits.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. So yeah, weird.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
Oh, it's the final
brought you some
conversation.
flowers.
So I assume we're probably going to be fighting Maria,
Want
right?
any damn flowers?
Probably. I'm pretty sure the resurrection
Mary,
would be
what are
Maria.
you saying?
I think they're all Maria except for the Maria ending.
Disgusting.
Oh, Xbox had
Deserve
UFO and
flowers.
Maria scenario.
Between the disease and
Then
the
greatest
drugs.
hits had them.
Look like a monster.
Yeah,
What are
Maria.
you
How
looking
do you
at?
actually get Mary
Get the hell
then?
out of here.
What do you have to do to
Leave me
fight
alone
Mary? Because I don't
already.
think I've
No
ever
use to
fought Mary
anyone.
as the final boss.
Have to like be really nice to Maria
Maybe
and like check
today.
up on her and keep her healthy,
tomorrow.
which I've never
Easy if
like,
they just kill me.
you know, I always just run ahead and don't give a
Hospitals
shit.
make
No,
I've never
no.
protected her
Them
very
keep me
well.
alive.
No, it's probably my aversion to
Are you
fucking
still
escort
here?
quests.
I told you to go.
Not that it is actually an escort mission. Because Maria can
come
die,
back.
right?
No, but the more she's injured, the less like you are to get that ending. So I just never got that
Wait.
ending.
Yeah.
Please don't go.
I think I usually got in water or leave.
Hmm.
Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die. Help me.
Sorry, Mary, but you've got the Japanese trope of indescript disease.
Yeah. I kind of always figured it was cancer, like some kind of skin cancer. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they don't really say.
No, but it seems I notice it a lot in anime. That kind of, the dead mum trope, where mum's dying of something they can't cure of.
Yeah.
And you see a lot more in the melodramatic animes, shall we say?
Even like I really like Full Metal Alchemist, but I don't actually remember what their mother died of. Now that I think of it, she just died.
Yeah. Again, that's just that weird trope. You know, it's always, you know, like in Disney, it's always like I think yeah, in Disney it's always dead mums as well, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
just this
Usually.
very bizarre trope where it comes.
Well, I
into...
guess if you're a kid, you might not like nobody would probably come and tell you, "Hey, mom died because of this."
Mm. Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to walk too far. We missed the thing falling. Sorry. Right. There she is.
Love this scene so much.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to talk.
And I tend to think that she had cancer because it is something that's very, the symptoms match up. It's very deadly. A lot of people can relate, and I mean, I think at this point, almost everyone knows someone that's had cancer.
Maria,
Well, skin
It's
cancer.
just so common spread.
That's
What?
leukemia, right?
But I'm what you wanted.
Yeah.
Mary's dead. Don't you
Ah,
understand?
Maria, what are you doing?
She's
Poor
not
Maria.
coming back.
Yeah.
But
All
I
the
can be
problem
yours.
like
I'll
Maria.
be here for
Yeah.
forever.
So is she like trying
Shoot her in
to?
the head.
So I
I'll
always
never
got the
hurt you
idea
like
here
she
that
did.
she's trying to pretend to be
Why don't
Mary,
you
not
want
just
me?
for James, but also she's trying to find a way out of Silent Hill.
because you're not
She's
Mary.
trying to figure out why she exists. Because, I mean, it's a kind of
Without Mary.
shitty thing to be created out of
Just-
nothing
Yeah.
as a clone of someone that's dead. Yeah, I think that's a valid interpretation
Come
there.
on, James.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I went with in Requiem, is that, you know, she's trying to escape. And then she ends up trying to kind of use James in Requiem for that, but then ends up deciding to sacrifice herself to help everybody else.
Yeah.
Because she's a really nice person.
Then she, like, wears a nun habit in this fight, which is funny to me.
Yeah. Is there, you said the metal structure that's supposed to represent a hospital bed. Is that it?
Yeah, Masahiro Ito basically confirmed it, that it's supposed to be like when she's trapped in the hospital bed. Thing is just, it's very creepy. And it also kind of, like, there were a lot of Christian martyrs that were hung upside down. I don't know if
Really?
that's what they were thinking, but that's what I imagined.
Weird.
There was this whole thing where if you were going to be nailed to the cross after Jesus, a lot of Christian martyrs were like, no, I'm not good enough to be killed like Jesus. Put me upside down.
Oh, I see.
Which is a weird request to me, but okay.
I don't want you to strangle me. Oh, James, what am I doing? There we go. Well, maybe we should have just finished this the other day. I just wasn't sure how much we had left, and it was just as well we stopped because
Yeah.
I had no memory left in my hard drive.
Yeah.
So, let's put her out of her misery
James.
with the Glock.
I wonder if you could like do the step on or kill that you can the other monster.
Yeah! Rebirth ending, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
I've never seen this actually in a playthrough. I've only ever seen it on YouTube.
I actually haven't ever gotten it either.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Woo!
Mary. You look so peaceful.
Because she's
Forgive me
dead.
for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on.
This is such a creepy part too. If
can't
like, I
live
mean,
without you.
imagine that the magic and stuff wasn't real or anything. This
This
is just a
town.
guy carrying his dead
Silent
wife's body around like, I'm gonna bring you back.
The old gods haven't left this place.
Sorry, Race. I didn't see your comment. I would have done that. Sorry.
And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy
Yeah, he does sound
even
really
death.
creepy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, after the shit he's seen, the idea of believing a god that can resurrect the dead, hell yeah, why not?
Right? I mean, go for it, I guess. Oh man, but could you imagine being Mary? Okay, you got murdered, your soul's at peace now, you finally escaped this illness, your husband killed you, but you're in heaven now. And now you're being ripped out of heaven, and like you wake up and you're like, okay, really? Really, buddy? You killed me, and now you're gonna bring me back, and
Yeah,
now
but-
I'm like a corpse.
Well, the thing is, I mean, yeah, he's resurrecting her, but does that mean it's curing her disease? Is he not just bringing her back for
I
her
don't know.
to die again?
Is she a zombie?
Yeah.
Like, what? We don't know how the thing works.
Booyah! Rebirth ending.
Nice.
And of course, we're going to look at the wonderful credits because this game is made by fucking geniuses.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies on the what is kind of a short stream tonight.
Yeah, it happens.
But the last time we played, I was concerned that I was running out of hard drive space, and actually when we stopped, I had about like a couple of gig left, and then the computer would have actually turned off and we'd have lost everything, so
Which would suck.
absolutely. But yeah, you know what you were saying about the what you were saying something in regards to Angela in the kind of trying to, you know, the acceptance of the environment that they're in and that kind of oppressive sort of nature to it. Well, when I play these games, I don't feel oppressed. I feel safe. I don't know whether it's because, you know, I suffer from mild depression or bipolar or whatever, but these games have never made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've always felt more comfortable in them. That's why especially I like Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 2, because you can explore the town. You know, you can just really lose yourself and just wandering around this town, listening to, you know, the kind of the ambience that's designed to petrify you, absolutely. But for me, it just, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm home.
Yeah, I get that feeling. I've been struggling with an anxiety disorder since I was 12, and these games have never scared me. I don't know, I've always felt pretty grounded when I play them.
Yeah, same here.
Uh,
Yeah, it's you know, it's a form of escapism, almost. I mean, granted, I understand they are scary games. They're, especially this one's dealing with very scary themes. But yeah, it's more, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
I think it's for people like us that have those kind of issues. In the real world, you're going to be dealing with them every day, and you can't really like conquer them or defeat them. But in a game, it's set up so that you can defeat evil. You can defeat your anxiety and your depression, and you know, not all the endings are happy, but it's kind of that idea that you've been empowered to fight your fears, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
apparently the music is
Yeah,
super loud.
I can't control it without coming out of the game and going into OBS, which will then mess everything up. Sorry. But yeah, I was just looking over, and actually it's peaking. Nothing else has been that loud.
This is rock music, that's probably why.
Well, there you go, it's over now. So you can hear us again now. Apologies. Not much I could do at that point, sorry. Yeah,
There she is.
2001. Doesn't feel that old, this game at all. Yeah, it's got an old control scheme, but it's a relevant control scheme for the cinematic way the game is played.
Feels like I blinked and 2001 was yesterday. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, we are playing what is considered the enhanced. This isn't the latest enhanced version. This was the one prior to it. But still, graphically, this game holds up. I think the only thing that kind of shows its age is maybe the animations.
Even
But
those, I think, are just so like because they're handcrafted. You can just see the skill in making them.
I was thinking more about like the walking animation, the way he kind of clips with the environment and stuff.
That's very true, yeah.
You know, that's where it kind of shows its age. But yeah, the facial animation in that is top tier. It's even considering today, you know, looking at like The Last of Us or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely an old game. But doesn't feel old to me.
Yeah,
Well,
it really doesn't.
Well, now that we've finished this, AJ, what do you think about moving on to Silent Hill 3? Not tonight,
Sure.
but... Hey?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah? Yeah, because Silent Hill 3 is definitely got my favourite protagonist, but this is my favourite game. If you... I don't know, I suppose if you could mod Cheryl into this game, I'd be totally happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. There's my stats, everyone. For those that care about these sort of things. So, Riddle level hard. Ending Rebirth. Ending clear 2 of 4. Right, well there you go. This version doesn't come with the UFO ending. At all. 38 saves. No way,
I always save obsessively,
yeah,
so that's
yeah.
always high.
Well, it's even worse in the PC version because I can just quick save all the time. Yeah, 8 hours and 39 minutes. That's so bad. We walked 8.4 kilometers. What would that be? Ideal in miles and British. Just trying to work out what that would be in miles. I think that'd be like 9, nearly 10 mile. We ran. Wow. We should be fighting fit, running that much. Is that items collected or items used?
I'm not sure. Oh, what the +5 is either.
Yeah. I thought I shot more than that. Honestly,
Apparently it's collected.
I was collected. Thank you. Honestly, I thought I shot more enemies than 6. I felt like I was wielding that gun around like a fucking nutter at the start of this game. I guess not.
That's funny.
And boat stage. Is there something about if you do the boat stage in a certain time you get something?
No, I think it just records it. I don't know. My time was always awful because I always got lost in the lake.
2.6 meters per second. God, he was going for it, wasn't he? Total damage and my rank 6 stars. What's the highest rank you can get? Something like 20 stars or something? Or is that a different Silent Hill game?
Not sure.
You
Paid
get
much attention
gold.
to the rankings.
No, I don't really pay attention to the ranks there. Oh, 10 stars is the highest, and you get a gold if you do well on... Is that for the rowing, Whitney? Sorry. Oh, +5 is special items. So I would assume that meant the 4 items for Rebirth. What would be the 5th special item? Would that be the Great Knife?
Maybe.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Okay, well, what happens when I press the button that takes us back to the title screen? Yeah, I guess. Because I need to, otherwise... I would like to go for like the dog ending at some point, but you gotta, we have to play for the whole game again.
Yeah.
So, probably not right now. Well, there we go. Thank you for everyone for joining for this what is a very short stream tonight. My apologies. I honestly just didn't know how long it was going to take for me to end it. I always fear I'm going to get killed by Pyramid Head, or I'm going to get... to be fair, I've never been killed by Maria at the end. I always find that fight to be really easy.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
You know, especially when you got the rifle and a shitload of ammo. But I have been killed by the Pyramid Head spear guys before. Just, my inept ability to dodge them, and they just catch me as I'm running past with that spike, and it's all fucking over. And No, Maria. Well, this should be the director's cut. So, hold on. New game. Yeah, alright. Let's do that, shall we? You alright for that, doing that, AJ?
Sure.